Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your destination for NFL teaser bets. I'm Daniel Saludo along with Andrew Chang here. We're taking you through the late afternoon games for Week 17 of the 2020 NFL season. Next game on the board is battle in the AFC South. It is the hometown hide in the jacket.
Oh, God.
I know it hurts, but it's okay. Next season is coming. Times will change. Maybe you'll have a new coach by then.
That's what I've been saying since 2004.
Yeah.
Gosh.
It's all right. Light at the end of the tunnel. Don't worry, man.
We're being bought out by another team?
I don't know about that, but that's also something different. But yeah, it is the hometown Houston Texans welcoming the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee is the favorite here at -7.5, and your total is 56.5. So Tennessee gets teased down to -1.5. Houston gets teased up to +13.5. Your over gets teased down to 50.5, and your under gets teased up to 62.5. All right, here we go. The hometown boy wants to say what about his Texans?
Don't take them. How about that?
Listen to that.
With J.J. Watt's speech, I think it created some dissension. It was cool, like he called some player, well, not anyone out per se, but literally say, hey, you're putting the pads on, get out there and play, but if you're not going to put in the reps, the time, the effort, you need to go. I don't know who that was directed to, but it says something.
He's not going to say it directly, so.
I mean, it says something when you let the Bengals win. It says something
they
when...
put up 31 points on us.
I know. I know, Danny.
Or 34,
And it tells me something when you let Mitch Trubisky win. We laugh about it, and here I am, being the Texans fan, and oh God, it's tough, man. But I think pretty much this team has deflated. I really don't think they might get something going offensively against the Titans, but we just do not have an answer for Derrick Henry. You can look up his stats the last time he played. I think it was 2 touchdowns, 200-some yards.
Truck rolling.
Did it go into overtime or did it not go into overtime? I kind of forgot.
I think that game did go into overtime.
It was a close game, but you know what? That was when the Texans had a healthier mindset. They were still competitive. They still had hopes. Even though they started the season 0-4, they did show some grit. Now this team is deflated. It's really nothing going on. We can't lose and win a draft pick. We can't win and win a better record. So we're just kind of in the doldrums. And it's terrible to be a Texans fan right now. I have to be real. Even if, I got 14.5 in this game, plus 14.5 in this game, which I'm not. I'm getting 13.5. I'm very skeptical about that. So I'm going to be kind of not the fun guy here, but taking Tennessee Titans just to win at -1.5. And Danny, you can pick a total. I don't really think that you want to pick Deshaun's going to get some points. And let's be real.
He does.
He does. So I don't...
Unless there's a 20-mile-per-hour wind in Cleveland, he gets points on the board.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to pick the under in this game. I don't think that you'll pick...
Houston.
Yeah, Houston. I don't really think that you'll pick 50.5 for the over because I don't think you can trust the Texans like me. So you will have to...
I could trust them enough to get to the over. I mean, that would be my total choice if I had the same game teaser list. I would choose 50 over 50.
I'm just gonna say that you're with me on Tennessee.
Oh, of course, it's pure value just on its own. Just on pure value on its own, it's worth it. But then you add to the fact that Tennessee's got to win to stay in, to get their playoff spot, to hold for the 4th seed. You're playing it, like you said, a deflated Houston team. Of course, Derrick Henry, Ryan Tannehill, A.J. Brown, they've all been excellent for the Titans. So, yeah, you have to go with them in this because they're not having to rest anybody. They actually have to go out and play, so they have to win this game. I mean, you could get super unlucky and then win by a point, but that's kind of unlikely. So, yeah, you got to take Tennessee to just go out and win it. I mean, 20-21 F's you there, so that happens. 30-31. 27-28, yeah. It can happen.
See it by 1 point.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you got to take Tennessee minus 1.5 in this. Do expect the line to possibly move later, but right now, if you can get 1.5, go ahead and get that teaser down to 1.5.
I'd still take Tennessee -2, -2.5.
I would too.
But yeah, I mean, it's tough. I see someone's team, the black and gold, reigning supreme, sitting high and mighty, even though they won, they just won. But they were on a 3-game losing streak, and they're like, haha, it's okay because we're in the playoffs. And for the first time in a long time, the Texans are not in the playoffs. And I don't know how I feel about that. I mean,
it's tough.
Even when we get into the playoffs, we get knocked out, but at least we made it. And now it's just...
Yeah. And there's just something about, like, going back to the total over 50.5, it's just something about this game always brings out offense. So that's why I feel more comfortable with the over than the under.
I'm trying to remember the game that the Texans let the Tennessee Titans win last year. So they flipped, or was it last season? Or the season before?
What do you mean flipped?
I forgot. Like, there was some...
It wasn't last season because Houston won the division last season. And Tennessee was the number 6 seed. So it had to be 2 years ago.
Okay, yeah. So... But alas, that was the Texans of yesteryear.
Yeah, definitely. Ancient times.
Yes.
Feels like. So, yeah.
For a Texans fan, yeah, it feels like time standing still for us.
Pretty much.
Oh.
Now you know how I felt last season. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, so there you go. We are both taking Tennessee, teasing them down to -1.5. They have a good reason to go out and try and win this game pretty handily. And that's why this is a very good choice. Probably shows up on one of our betting cards or no sweat bet, depending. But stay tuned for those. Those are coming very, very soon. But until next time, for Andrew Chang, I'm Daniel Saludo. If you like the content you got in this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you stay up to date with all of our latest videos and previews for the rest of the season. Let us know what you are thinking about this game, how you think it's going to go. If you're betting any of the sides or totals, leave it in the comments below. But until next time, for Andrew Chang, I'm Daniel Saludo. I'm tired. No, I got it. So if you like...
I thought you were Danny.
Yeah. Same thing. No, I always introduce myself as Daniel, but in these videos, more professional. But doesn't matter. But yeah, stay tuned for the rest of the Week 17 previews. We have a few more late afternoon games and one primetime game to come. But until next time, make sure you get your bets in, and of course, don't forget to be a tease.